Hello everyone, welcome back to RP Automation, your go-to channel for mastering automation anywhere. So today we are going to talk about dynamic XPath. So dynamic XPath is very important when you are going to do web automation task or project. So that time dynamic automation or dynamic how we can do dynamic XPath. That type of scenario we are going to discuss in today's video. So why dynamic XPath is important in web automation project. So if you are already a RPA developer, then might be you have faced that type of challenge in the web automation task or project. So UI element is changing slightly when you are refreshing your website or your application also. When you are going to refresh this uh, website, then you can observe their UI element is getting changed slightly. So how and this and only that only this reason bot execution is we can face mostly, right? So how we can resolve this issue? So if you are not expert in XPath, uh, so there are so many uh, solutions are present in automation anywhere, but one of the most popular solution is dynamic XPath, right? So dynamic XPath is very popular solution to for the web automation. When you are UI element is changing again and again, that time that time dynamic XPath is very smart option. So you can see here I have on the website. So you can see here first name is showing in first field and email ID is showing in the second field. If you refresh this site, then you can see here first name is coming now, email, and second field is coming now, address. So how we can automate this site or this website? Or I have seen so many times this website is giving you for the interview, technical interview. So we need to automate this website or we need to fill all this field during the interview. And it's changing again and again. Its position is not fixed. So how we can automate? So for that, we have a dynamic XPath solution. Using that solution, we are going to resolve this problem in today's video. Right. So for that, in web automation, sometimes elements on the web page don't have fixed IDs, name, or other attributes. So this makes it difficult for bot to locate them using static locator. So that's where dynamic XPath comes in. It allows you to create flexible expressions to locate elements even when certain attributes change dynamically. Right. So we have seen live scenario also. So for that, we need to so for that we need to take a recorder package to automate this website. So for just search your recorder. So we have searched here recorder package. And here, so first of all, we need to open this website, right? So remove this action. And for the open browser, take on browser, new window. It will be open in Chrome. Just we need to cover this link. Just copy, paste, paste it here. Right. It will open. We can run bot or bot is able to open this website or not. It's downloading dependencies. Or bot is able to open this website. Right. So now we can take a recorder package. Take capture action and use here our browser. So it is not getting reflected. Our browser should be reflected here. For the better practice, take only one browser. For the better practice, we can set one browser variable here using that plus icon. And from the list, we need to search window option. Click on that window option and paste here our browser, our link, and create a variable. So as of now, I am not creating. I have created already. So I have given here our browser link. But it is not reflecting capture object field. You can see here now it's reflecting all our browser list. So I am opening here in the Chrome website, Chrome browser, and I have going here browser. Now it's reflecting capture object. Other unwanted browser should be closed. Click on capture object. For our mouse, which field we are going to extract? This one. So it is extracting. So you can see here different types of uh, options available here. So I want to set here something value. So we can, so as of now, I'm going to select this option, set text. Uh, Here I want to select something name like Tony, Tony, delete this. And you can see here object property. This field is extracted back into object property. So many object properties. You can see here HTML tag, domain spa, HTML ID, HTML as friend. So when you are going to run our bot next time, then all this property is not matched, then our bot is must showing exception. So if we need to hide that all field, only domain path should be open here. All fields should be disabled. All parts, all object property should be disabled, and we have kept only domain path property here. But problem is if you select only domain path also for this field, it is not working. You have removed all unwanted fields also. That time also it's not working because it's taking too many, so many unwanted XPaths here. I don't want to, I don't want to this XPath here. So we can create our XPath because our bot should not get fed. So if you want to take a live example, then you can see here, I'm going to, I have given here Tony name for first name field, right? So if you are going to run our bot, it is not getting, it's showing some exception. You can see here now, because this domain path is not getting matched for the next time. When you are refreshing our page or our website, that time our UI element is slightly getting changed. You can see here. As of now, it is taking in, but I want to fill all this field. So we are trying to fill all this field using this domain path, right? So we can capture next field here and extract this field. Last and set text here. Start and hide all unwanted. Next field is phone number. As of now, I am giving here hard-coded value because our focus is only for dynamic XPath, how we can create dynamic XPath. Not, I'm not going to use here in best practice. So if you want to make a video on best practices, how we can utilize best practices, so I will make a separate video on that also. So as of now, I'm just extracting fields. You can see here, first name we have already extracted, and last name we have now we have extracted. So how we can extract this word name? We can't extract, no, we can't extract. If you want to extract,